All right. Now, in no particular order, I got tons of other things I want to ask you about. What are your thoughts about video?
Well, what do you mean by video? Where do you want to go with it?
For example, last year, Zuckerberg came out and said within 5 years, 80% of the content on Facebook will be video. And so now that's 4 years into the future. My buddy, Chris Brogan, who I believe you know, yeah,
Yeah,
you know
Chris.
Brogan. I mean, he was on Legends and Losers a bit ago, and he said that there's 1 billion hours of video that goes up on YouTube alone every day.
Yep.
And we also know that many of us, not just millennials, want to consume video on handheld or maybe tablet type devices. And so I guess there's an explosion of video and an explosion of ways for users to experience video. And I'm curious what you're seeing, about all of that. Where does all that take us?
I think the novelty of video has worn off. And I think what's actually happening is, we have people doing like, hey, watch this shot for like, who's the guy that actually put like a cam on like, I don't know. The point being is like, people were like watching like cams on like objects, on their dogs and stuff. I mean, I think what is that? Video's got to be 30 seconds or less. I mean, that's where we're at. I mean, the attention span, we're completely information overloaded, right? And then live is a different story.
How long is Disrupt TV?
We're an hour. We have 2 20-minute segments, right? We even think that's too long, right? But we're trying to go long format, and people laugh. That's long format, right? I mean, 30 seconds to get a point out, 3 minutes if you're trying to go a little bit deeper, and then like an hour of show if you're really interested in something, right?
So I'm doomed. Legends and Losers is fucking doomed because I don't know what our average would be. I mean, we have shows that are around an hour, but I mean, we have shows that are 2.5 hours. And, my thinking, look, in the beginning, what I heard, Ray, was, hey, the average commute time in America is, I don't know, 25 minutes or whatever the fuck it is. And so your podcast needs to be 22 minutes or however long the experts say it is, right?
Yep.
I'm like, I can't fucking say anything in 20 minutes. Like I'm just getting warmed up. And then I thought to myself, take advantage of the medium, which is it can be free form. It can be an authentic dialogue and it can be however long it's supposed to be. And so fuck it. But so anyway, that was my thinking, but you're saying I'm screwed.
Well, no. I mean, if you're trying to get a point across. Now, if you want to go deep, if you want to go free form, authenticity trumps time, right? I mean, if it's real, if it's raw, if people people are willing to watch it, right? They're gravitated by it. But if you're trying to get a message out for, marketing purposes, which is what most people are using video for, it's probably about 30 seconds tops. You got to get the point out.
Right? Yeah. So in a marketing context, yes, absolutely.
Now, for feature context, like if you had something live, I mean, if we think about like, what was that Jim Carrey movie where like, people were watching that all the time. What was that? The thing on the dome, the guys in the biodome.
Oh, the Truman Show.
Truman Show, exactly. I mean,
actually, it would probably be worth going back. Because how old would that movie be?
I don't know. Let's go look at IMDb.
Could it be 20 years? For fuck's sakes.
That was an awesome movie. It kind of painted our world.
It would be worth going back and looking at today because the truth is
1998, almost 20 years back.
Son of a beach.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
An insurance salesman adjuster discovers his entire life is actually a television show. I mean, how messed up was that? Was he in the Matrix and not really? You know what I'm saying? I was like,
I don't know. We may be in the fucking. The thing that's wild about that is he doesn't know that he's a TV show, right? He's just living his life. And the interesting thing that's happened to us in the 20 years since then is we have all volunteered to make our life a digital Truman Show.
Exactly. Every day is a day in the Truman Show.